It's Pahrump Nuggets $30,000 summer cash giveaway, and that's not all. Every day of the week in June and July, we've planned something special for you. Sundays, $1.50 bowling specials, daily drink and appetizer specials at the Gold Bar, hot seat drawings and the party cart. Earn up to 10 times the points 3 days a week. Thursdays in June, win a GPS. Thursdays in July, win a 32-inch HD TV DVD combo. Every Friday and Saturday, 10 lucky people will walk away with their share of $30,000, where the fun never stops. Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino.
News 46 is brought to you by Affiliated Chiropractic and Affiliated Physical Therapy. Come in for your free consultation. Call 775-727-8900. Our goal is to create the individual treatment plan that will restore your health and end pain. News 46 is also brought to you by Southwest Medical Associates. Look for news about their latest healthcare center opening soon in your neighborhood. Southwest Medical Associates. Now that's powerful medicine. News 46 is also brought to you by Red Apple Fireworks. You've never seen anything like it. Nevada's elite fireworks shopping experience. Red Apple Fireworks.
Tonight on News 46, enforcing Senate Bill 140.
The public speaks out in our question of the day.
And is the Bob Ruud Community Center for sale? News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Rick Vale and Rhonda Van Winkle. Local coverage from Deanna O'Donnell and news across Nevada with Janet Eric. News 46. Local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Tuesday, July 12th, 2011. I'm Rick Vale.
And I'm Robin Christine for News 46. Topping our news tonight, since the passing of Senate Bill 140, many have been asking about the enforcement of this new law, which requires drivers to use a hands-free device while using their cell phones and driving.
Senate Bill 140, which was passed this year during the 2011 legislative session and signed by Governor Brian Sandoval on June 17th, goes into effect on October 1st of this year. This new law prohibits the use of a cellular phone or other handheld wireless communication device while operating a motor vehicle in certain circumstances. The Nevada Highway Patrol issued a press release saying that this is a primary law, which means that officers do not need to observe a separate violation before initiating a traffic enforcement stop. To help educate the motoring public and to create as much awareness about this important law, traffic enforcement officers who observe this violation may initiate a traffic stop. However, no citation for using this handheld device may be issued until January 1st of 2012. We also spoke to Nevada Department of Transportation, Michelle Booth.
Well, Senate Bill 140, it's a new cell phone law, which a lot of states do have already, and so we implemented it, and it goes into effect October 1st, and you actually can't get a ticket until January 1st, and it's a law where they don't have to catch you doing anything else. It's already the infraction as it is. There are certain laws where if they catch you doing something, for example, if you have an expired license, they wouldn't know otherwise, but they have to stop you with that first. So you have to use hands-free devices, which means you could have a Bluetooth, headphones, you know, those things that you put on your car where you get with a speaker on your car, but you can't have the cell phone in your hand. Yeah, it's part of our strategic highway safety plan as well. It all has to do with distracted driving. We're trying to enforce safe driving, and that's one of the many ways. You know, we put that in a category with drunk driving, all kinds of different problems that people do. Cell phones can be a distraction, and they cause accidents, unfortunately. So that's something we're trying to prevent.
Nevada Highway Patrol also adds that drivers who minimize their distractions and focus on their driving at all times will greatly reduce the chance of an unplanned event. To put this into numerical perspective, there are more than 3,500 distracted-related crashes in Nevada every year and more than 60 deaths in the past 5 years. Additionally, there is no way to calculate how many close calls have been caused by distracted driving. Across the nation in 2009, 5,474 people died on U.S. roadways, while another 448,000 were injured in motor vehicle-related crashes, reported to have distracted driving involved. Although Senate Bill 140 doesn't go into effect until October, motorists who currently communicate without a hands-free device should plan on adjusting their habits now in an effort to comply with the new law in October. Nevada Highway Patrol also wanted to remind people that seatbelts save lives and buckle up. I'm Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
And now an update on the amount due to Lee Funeral Home to lay 8-year-old drowning victim Marie Sirigusa to rest is $258.93. Lee Funeral has stated that they cannot distribute additional money that is over the amount remaining to the family. If you would like to help the Sirigusa family, call KPVM at 727-9400.
It all started a few years ago with an interview on KPVM with a man who was trying to make a 12-year-old's dream come true. The child's name was Brandon Rayner. He was fighting a battle with leukemia and was attempting to set a record for most business cards collected. Brandon wanted to be in the Guinness World Records. Butch Harper went from business to business collecting cards for the boy who succumbed to his illness in 2008 before his dream could be realized. Now Butch Harper has initiated the Patches program, collecting patches from law enforcement, military, and all of the nation's heroes. He places patch collages in the children's hospitals across the country. He also created Smiles Across Pahrump, which began last summer. This fun event gives children bikes, clothing, shoes, and so much more. This year's event will be held July 23rd at the Ian Deutch Memorial Park. The Daily Point of Light Awards honors individuals and volunteer groups that have made a commitment to connect Americans through service to help meet critical needs in their communities. We spoke to Town Board member Dr. Tom Waters about nominating Butch Harper for this award.
It's the Governor's Point of Light, and it's a volunteer program that the Governor has done. It's been several years in the making, and it's a fantastic opportunity for rural Nevada. And we'd like to nominate Butch under that category. He's truly a great volunteer, and I think he can represent Pahrump and Southern Nevada and rural Nevada quite well.
Anybody who knows Butch Harper knows his passion towards just helping people in general. And this is something that he's just risen above to the top of the cream of the crop of people who do volunteer work and who really care.
That's correct. And it starts off with the children. He wanted to do something for the children, and that's how he got into the collage thing. Gathering patches, collecting patches, making a collage, putting them in children's hospitals. And so far, he's put them in about 14 children's hospitals across the country in 11 different states.
With his own money.
With his own money, his own time, everything. Again, a true volunteer.
Wonderful. So what is this Point of Light Award going to be? I know that it's going on the town board tonight, and we're going to nominate him. So is the governor presenting the award? What's going on?
It will be something that will happen if he is selected. Then they'll have a big awards program in October.
Wonderful. So this is going to be great. I'm sure Butch already knows.
Butch already knows about it. He did not want to be nominated for it. I told him he really didn't have a choice. It's something that we'd like to do for him. And I have to say, too, it's not something that I came up with. Carolyn Endersby, she found this. She looked at it. She read it to me, and I said, that's Butch.
Yeah.
And we agreed, and so we're putting it together. We're working together on this. And she's an outstanding person. She and I have worked with Butch on the Smiles Across Pahrump and some of the other things that he's done.
Wonderful. And he's truly a hero and very humble, doesn't want to be recognized, but it is something that you feel like you have to do, especially after everything that he's done.
We feel we have to do it. And again, Smiles Across Pahrump, again, for the children. Exactly. Butch that's his passion, doing something for the children. And it's something that's never been done before.
Exactly.
And he created it himself. It's his ideas, and I think he should be recognized for this.
All right, folks, and coming up, we'll have a question of the day.
And could the Bob Ruud Center be sold?
We'll have all this and more right after the break, so please keep it here. Welcome back to News 46. Now, as some of you know, there is a recall effort in place right now to attempt to recall Shirley Matson, who some are saying has sent allegedly racist emails. And that takes us to Darby O'Donnell and Zach Fuentes, who go face-to-face for our question of the day.
Today, we were here at Walmart, and we asked the question of the day.
The question we asked today was that, do you believe that Shirley Matson, our Nye County tax assessor, should be recalled for the alleged comments she made?
Yes, I believe she should be recalled. Hispanics shouldn't be treated that way.
Okay, well, I don't think she should be talking about nobody, because everybody's got the right to do whatever. I think so. Thank you.
That's a difficult question, actually, but I don't think that anyone who is in a public office should be indicating that every individual of a given ethnic background is illegal. So I guess the answer is yes.
Well, I can say that I have no comment because I don't know if what she said is true or not. So until I know there's some truth to it, it's just allegations.
I think it's wrong because, I mean, having kids here in America, they're trying to come here for a better life. That's what being an American citizen is. America's a free country. That's how it is. So that's probably why she came here. It's not to have kids just so they can be a citizen. It's to give them a better life, I think.
Yeah, that was stupid to do that. And that wasn't her job to do that, I don't believe. So, anyway, that's my opinion. Recall her.
Burn her. She shouldn't say things like that about people. If you haven't got anything nice to say, you shouldn't say anything at all.
Now, surprisingly enough, many people were not aware of the allegations against Nye County tax assessor Shirley Matson. I'm Zach Fuentes.
And I'm Darby O'Donnell for News 46.
If you are 14 to 21 years old, you may want to be at the Pahrump Valley High School's 9th grade academy this Friday for the first ever Future Fest.
Future Fest is a first-time event this Friday, July 15th, at the 9th grade academy here in Pahrump. And it's actually, it's a fair, it's a job it's a job, college, and volunteer fair for teens and young adults and their families. So actually, we have 20 exhibitors so far, hoping for a few more, and anybody that attends will have that opportunity to learn about upcoming or potentially even jobs open right now. That first job for that 16, 18, 19-year-old, we'll have colleges there, so you'll be able to learn about the application process. So if parents want to tag along, or if parents just want to stop by and learn, and we'll have colleges from throughout the state there, and then a few organizations from town will be presenting volunteer opportunities. And one thing great about volunteering in a community, it helps somebody, especially somebody young, kind of find their passion. That's what I think about when I think of volunteering, finding something that I'm personally interested in and then diving in head first.
And talking about exhibitors, we have Nick Moore here. You're going to be an exhibitor there.
Yeah, absolutely. Tim came and asked if we'd like the opportunity to be involved in the great fest that it's putting on, and we jumped on it. I mean, to have the opportunity to showcase Floyd's Ace Hardware is going to be there, and Threads Clothing Company. We'll have applications there. Kind of just have the opportunity to have kids come up, grab applications, talk to them a little bit. Just, I know that when I was a youth, we didn't have something. I grew up here in the Valley, didn't have something like this set up for us, and this is a great opportunity for kids to come out, learn about colleges, learn about the real world, and just to make that first step in life a little easier after the days of school go on. And the more we can learn, the easier it is for all of us, to step forward in life. And this is great. This is really great. I hope people come out for this. We're really excited to be part of it. So
there's so many reasons why this is so important, besides the fact that you have some financial planning things there, but it really gives kids the opportunity to kind of realize, well, maybe that they're not expected to know everything right when they get into the job force. We're kind of giving them a leg up a little bit.
Well, I certainly don't know everything, and I've been around for a while. So, yeah, everybody learns all the time, and we all learn at different rates. So, you come to the Future Fest. If you learn one thing, pick up an idea, find an interest. I mean, I think it's well worth the time. It's from 10 to 3 this Friday, and really we kind of expect people to come and go, but they're also welcome to spend the entire day. We've also added a few fun things to attract our younger audience and hopefully keep them there a little bit longer. We have a 40-foot climbing mountain that will actually be set up in the center of the 9th grade academy gym, so it'll be close to touching the ceiling. And we have a couple other games that'll keep them interested.
This is free to the public, but who's sponsoring this? Who's paying for this?
Actually, it's coming through a grant the Nye Communities Coalition received, and our challenge with this has actually been, we just found out that we were awarded the funding about 45 days ago, so we just pulled this together, and now we have 20 organizations, businesses or colleges participating, and we think we're going to have a great day on Friday, but now it's time for the community to be aware of it and to come on out and check it out.
Well, is the Bob Ruud Community Center at risk to be sold to a private entity? We spoke to Dr. Tom Waters about tonight's town board meeting.
I have to say that those are rumors that I have heard around the community as well as anybody else. And even though I'm asked many times, what about the Bob Ruud Center being sold? I have to say it is not something that's come up before the town board. It certainly has not come before this town board member.
And then I know that the roof damage happened during the time of the rain, and we had a little bit of mold. We have a now task force kind of making a decision on what's going to be going on. Is the roof going to get repaired? Are we going to tear down the whole Bob Ruud Community Center, make a new community center, or is that an option?
All of those are options, and the committee that's working on that, they should come back with some recommendations to the town board. But tonight at the town board meeting, we're going to have a presentation of exactly what has happened with the evaluation, the damage, or anything else that's come up. And that information, in my estimation, should go before our committee, and then our committee has more information to make a good decision.
Thank you so much. You'll keep us posted. Of course, watching the town board meetings or attending them would even be vital for the community.
Absolutely. We want the community to be involved in what's going on. And we do have community people on this task force that's going to be letting us know what they recommend we do with the Bob Ruud Center.
The 7th annual Blue Butterfly to benefit Nathan Adelson Hospice was held Saturday night at the Pahrump Nugget.
We're here at the 7th annual Blue Butterfly Coffee House that benefits Nathan Adelson Hospice. We're going to speak to them all about this event, how you can get involved, volunteer, and donate.
Sure. This is our annual coffee house event to help raise funds for the hospice out here in Pahrump, as well as Crystal and Amargosa, to make sure that we are continuing to provide our care at the highest quality that we can provide.
A little background on the Blue Butterfly. Why did we decide Blue Butterfly? I know it has a 60s theme, right?
Yeah, it does. It's supposed to be reminiscent of and nostalgic of the coffee houses of the 1960s, you know, from the poetry to the music to skits, things like that, all very retro.
It kind of makes it fun and gets people involved, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. It's a lot of fun. People dress accordingly, so they bring back some of the 60s, some of the music, some of the dancing. So, yeah, that's a lot of fun.
And this is a well-attended event and a big fundraiser, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, we have close to 200 people who attend, and it raises a significant amount of funds for the hospice, here locally.
I know you're in charge of home health care, Shelley.
Yes, I am. I'm the director for the Pahrump office, and I oversee the day-to-day operations for the team out here, for all the nurses, the CNAs, the social workers and chaplains and everything, and the volunteers. And we take care of all the patients, whether they're at home, in the hospital, in the nursing home, here in Pahrump, Amargosa, and Crystal. And we've been here for over 13 years now, so we're really stoked.
And probably everybody's favorite charity here in this town is Nathan Adelson Hospice. It's so important and so important in our community. But tell me what it's like to work day on, day out with all the wonderful volunteers and workers that you have there.
It is truly an honor. I have just celebrated my 7th year with the organization, and it is so amazing to see these wonderful people just give of themselves daily, whether it's answering the phones and talking to the patients to actually delivering patient care. I'm just very, very proud to be a part of this organization.
Wonderful thing. How can people donate all year long to Nathan Adelson Hospice?
They can visit our website, which is www.nah.org, and that'll give you all the information you need to donate directly on our website. You can call the Hospice Foundation, which is 702-938-3910, and that's actually the office I work out of in Las Vegas, but I support everything that happens out here as well. Or they can mail a check directly to the hospice office here, which the new address is 1401 South Highway 160, Suite B.
And now for our Facebook question of the day. As summer is now in full swing, how are you coping with entertaining the children for the summer, and what would you like to have available in this community for everyone's enjoyment? Here's what some of you had to say. Angela Hunn said, would love a water park, something simple, even like the cool YMCA one in Vegas. And Stephanie says, I agree with Angel. I would love to see a YMCA-type pool for the kids with the youth pool and adult pool set up. The Frisbee parks in Vegas are really fun. Monica says, a skating rink and movie theater are the two things my kids miss the most. And Spencer says, I would like to see more community-sponsored activities for youth and children, science fair, music, and other themed festivals, things that are geared towards keeping the kids' imaginations and creativity and exercise instead of having them sit in front of Nickelodeon and the Wii all day.
KPVM would like to wish a happy birthday to the planet Neptune. Neptune was discovered in 1846. It has taken 165 years to complete one full orbit around the sun, this making it a year old to us here on Earth. So happy birthday to the big blue planet.
And folks, speaking of big blue, we've got all kinds of big blue, beautiful, clear skies ahead of us in the next 7 days. Don't go anywhere. We'll have your 7-day forecast right after the break.
News 46 weather is brought to you by your local dairy farmers. Dairy products are very important in maintaining a healthy body. For more information, you can visit their website at nevadadairycouncil.org.
Hey everyone, I'm Rick Vale with your weather today. Sunny day out there, high of 97 degrees. Winds out of the south-southwest at about 8 miles per hour with gusts upwards of 23 miles per hour. Our pressure holding steady on the barometer, 29.88. The UV index is 9, very high. Sunrise was at 5:36 a.m. and a record high was 114 degrees back in 2003. Looking at tonight, going to be a low of 73 degrees. Winds out of the southwest at about 8 miles per hour with gusts upwards of 23 miles per hour. Sunset tonight will be at 8:03 p.m. and a record low of 62 degrees in 1937. 96, low of 72. Winds out of the south-southwest at about 10 miles per hour with gusts upwards of 27 miles per hour. The UV index for tomorrow is expected to be 9, very high, and sunrise will be at 5:37 a.m. Looking at our 7-day forecast, Thursday, 29 mile per hour gusts expected, high of 94 degrees, low of 73. Friday, heading into the weekend, 33 mile per hour gusts, a high of 92, a low of 71. Saturday, gusts up to 30 miles per hour, a high of 93, a low of 71. Sunday, looking at 24 mile per hour gusts, a high of 101 with a low of 73. Monday, looking at 26 mile per hour gusts, a high of 102 and a low of 81. Tuesday, finishing off our 7-day forecast, probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 16 mile per hour winds with a high of 109 and a low of 83. And our worst weather in the nation today, Conesville for strong thunderstorms.
Baby donations are being accepted for the OSOA Huge Military Baby Shower from now until July 23rd, Saturday, July 23rd. Please drop off any new baby items at Windrock Ranch Country Store, 4779 West Bell Vista, the University of Nevada Cooperative Extension at 1651 East Calvada Boulevard, or South Valley Southern Baptist Church at 750 Homestead Road.
And folks, please be sure to subscribe to our free weekly email newsletter. To subscribe, just visit our website at KPVM.TV and fill in the form right on the main page. The newsletter is filled with top stories, coupons, articles, and more.
All meetings will not be covered for live broadcast. We will begin covering these meetings again in August. We apologize for any inconvenience that this may create.
And folks, that's going to do it for this edition of News 46. I'm Rick Vale.
And I'm Robin Christine.
And from everyone up here on the Hill at KPVM, we wish you a safe evening. We'll see you here again tomorrow night. Until then, good night, Pahrump.
Good night.